Hi, my name is Jim Keith. I'm the TD for the Alabama Shakespeare Festival. I figure out how to make everything go on the stage that gets built. Somebody else tells me what it looked like, I figure out how to build it, I tell the guys in the shop what needs to happen, and then we just put it on stage. For Strike, we have to figure out what order things went up in the air. We have a fly system. It's a system for counterweighting all of the scenery. If you've ever seen something move up or down on stage in a show, there's a whole lot of weight off stage that counteracts that. And everything went up in a particular order, and so we have to bring stuff back in so that it doesn't hit the electrics covered in lights, so that they don't hang up on each other, trying to get everything back out of the air safely and easily and with doing as little work as possible. We're really all lazy. We just have to figure out how to do this the easiest way. One of the first things we took apart today was the little riser with the chairs on it, and so the chairs are all props because they're cushy. The wagon itself was pneumatic so that it could stop for most of the show, but it also had to pop up and move around. So we had to take the chairs off so the props could take them and put them away, and then strike the rest of the wagon, get the pneumatic parts back out of it, that sort of thing. It's just one of those, well, your stuff is on our stuff, and we have to get you out of the way before we can take it for us to deal with. And everybody's kind of all on top of everybody at the end there. And like, this one wasn't even that busy. We could have had electrics in, we could have had sound in, all taking cables off and lights down at the same time that we were in. And it's a good thing we didn't. It was a nice calm strike today. Sometimes you come in like Sunday night, 10 o'clock after the show's gone down, you've got to be out of the space by Monday morning, and you just work until it's done. It's just the way it is sometimes. Well, we lose the space for a while. Tara has to paint a drop. Tara the Charge has to paint a drop for Upstage and Tom Sawyer. You'll get to see that. We have to load in a frame for her to paint this drop on, a big old piece of cloth with like clouds and stuff is what it's going to end up. We lose the space to that for a while. We'll be still building some more of Tom Sawyer. We'll be figuring out how to work a lift that you'll see during the show. We're also building some stock scenery, some stuff that we can use show after show after show. It's cheaper in the long run if you build it right at the beginning and just use it again and again. You don't have to buy it every show. We'll be building some hard black legs, kind of like the black curtains that you see in this show or in other shows, but with a steel frame behind it. All of that brick was fake on top of some other flats. They were built kind of big and kind of heavy, and we had to make sure that those came down cleanly and safely. And so there was a lot of work that you might have been able to see upstage with genies, taking off the fasteners on the back side so that the pieces would come apart, and then we just floated them down. That's usually a pretty safe way to do that. Get everybody on the other side of it and let it drop. It's not going to get in your way too much then. So I guess my question to you is, seeing a show come down like this, seeing this taken apart, does it change how you watch a show, change how you think about it? You look at any of this from the side, if you look at it from backstage and it's entirely different, you see that you're not in a gymnasium, you see that it's all just flat, that the bricks are cardboard. Does that change how you watch a show?